Okay, ladies, can you hear me? Hi, Michelle. Hey, Maria. Okay. But, bruh. So I was just talking to myself, literally and figuratively, just because there wasn't really anyone on and no one could hear me. So that's great. Glad you guys saved me from rambling on for an hour and nothing. I've unboxed mostly everything. Yeah. today today has been a day. Life has been lifing. Yeah. Michelle, it was like a good 40 minutes. Yeah, because I started the live a little after 7. So fun times there. But it's okay. We're gonna start over. You guys saved me. I do want to go through the few items that I got. Again, I did unbox a couple things, but I'll just go through everything that I got, and I'll finish unboxing the rest of the stuff with you. While we're unboxing, I kind of want to also talk to you guys about the new Cricut release. Have you guys heard it? Have you seen it? Have you watched any videos? What are your thoughts? If you're catching this on the replay, let me know if you'd buy it or not, what your thoughts are on the new machine. Are you excited? Were you disappointed? I'm a little bit disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. And it's far too expensive for what it does. I feel like there's a lot of substitutes. I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to be biased. I kind of want to see what you guys have to say, especially here on the live. So let me kind of just finish this one box so I can actually clear off my space. And then I just have one more box left, and then I can kind of go through everything again with you guys. What is this? All right, so these are mats. I got a pack of 10 mats. I'll go through the list with you guys in just a moment. Prices, all that stuff. Again, I haven't put any of the links. If you are watching this live, so I do apologize. I will have the links up shortly once the live is over, because I have a boatload of affiliate links. So if you do care to get any of this, not only can you get it, but you can also help your girl out with the few pennies that I get. Okay, so almost last box. Daisy's about to have a field day. This last box is huge. One second. Oh, and it's like half open already, first of all. Oh, Jesus. I'm honestly not sure what's in here. What is this? Okay. I'm a little concerned. I know I cut my head off, but bear with me. I don't know what this is. What is this? We're gonna see what this is together, because I honestly have no idea what this is. Yes, I just threw things. That's okay, because it's my house. So what is this? Bruh, Michelle, of course, because why wouldn't I? So yeah, I had to, right after work, technically I left work early, but I also worked until later. So I had to go look at some properties. What is this? Oh, I'm like, what am I looking at? So I'm going to show you what these guys are. These are Nerf guns that my dad got for Black Friday. Or not Black Friday. For Prime Day. He's coming to visit me at the end of this month. No, mid-August. He's coming to visit me. And they were on sale. And he's like, oh, we should get this so we can fight each other and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, get it. Because my sister already has one at her house. And her and my little cousin are constantly, like, hitting each other with the things. I don't want to say the S word. In case I get flagged or anything. But they came in. And I'm excited about that. I think this is like where you put in the, yeah. And I love using it because my little cousin is scared of the thing. Like immensely scared, but then he wants you to hit him with it. Daisy's having a fit. I'm gonna load one up really quickly because I'm excited. I might get my roommate when he comes in. We'll see because he's getting in late from work. So does it have an orientation? Does it matter? I don't think so. This is what I'm deciding to do right now on life. But yeah. So I didn't actually buy this. This is a gift for my father. I definitely will have them locked and loaded so that when I go pick him up from the airport, if I am going to go pick him up, I have one ready to attack. Is this full yet? I think so. Where does this go? Is it this way? This way? Oh, I think I did put them in backwards. I sure did. Reading is essential, y'all. Because it sure has it on here. It fits 10 in here. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo. Okay, so yes. Where are we putting this in? This way. This way. Aha. I feel like this is like so awkward. How am I doing? Do I need to like pump it? What is happening, Jesus? I hear it. I feel like I've been bamboozled. I can see where it was trying to go. Let's see. I'll play with the tape. But yeah. Everything just. Oh, Michelle, I'm not there anymore. Here, let me see. I'm behind. Okay, you guys can hear me. Yes, these are nuggets. This is literally the first thing I eat all day, Michelle. When I tell you the struggle. The struggle. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to kind of go through in detail. I'm going to pull up. I wish I could share my screen with you guys. I still can't. And I'm going to pull up some things and kind of just like read through some of the stats. And I feel like there are some other machines that are kind of comparable with it. So I feel like we can kind of do like a pro and con or like a this versus this type thing, right? Just kind of really quickly on live. And then I'll contemplate if I want to do like a more in detail video, like a recorded version. But yeah, no, so I'm no longer at the store. I'm at home. Yeah, Michelle, there's a lot of tea to get caught up on. We did close the store. We are kind of looking for another location. I say we, I mean Julie and the owner. I don't know if and when it's going to happen. I think for right now it's going to potentially be just online only. And even then, I'm not sure. So there's a lot of things kind of up in the air. Again, which is why I did purchase some of the things that I did get, and I'll go ahead and show you guys that now. It might need batteries. Of course, you know, I didn't read anything. Let's see. So yeah, there is some in the front that I can load. I did see those. There's like 8 here. But I think if you press this button, it'll like release it maybe. I don't know. Can you tell I'm a millennial? I mean, well, it has a scope. I didn't actually think that would work. Let's see. I do see it has like the power button, like not the power button, like, but like I guess like the safety button. Air blitz button. Pump the hand. I know I probably have to pump it or something, but that's gonna be awkward. There are batteries. Not a screwdriver. Oh, I see it here. Bruh. Well, I'm glad I bought batteries. I don't think I clear a jam. Is that what this is? It's like a little window. Okay, yeah, we're gonna play with this later. Don't shoot myself in the eye. I can't. I need batteries. I can't do nothing. It's loaded and I can't do nothing. I'm annoyed. Okay. So there's so many boxes in the trash. Okay. I have a box here for when you get here. They'll both be ready. Both Nerf guns will be ready by the time you get here. I mean, you have yours and I have mine, so I can play with mine. I will definitely be attacking my roommate. Okay, so let me see. What do you guys want to see first? So I got some products for markets. I got things for everyday business. What do you want to see? Let me know what you want to see first. Tell me what your thoughts are while I inhale some chicken nuggets. Yes, I'm dipping into 2 sauces because I can. Okay. They're cold, but I'm hungry. Ma'am? Okay. I'm so hungry. All the things. Okay. All right. So let me move over to my Amazon order. Oof. Come, listen here now. Split screen. Thank you. Oh, the technical difficulties. They see. You're okay, Chi-Chi. Okay. I don't know why I'm having difficulties. Thank you. There we go. Now, split view. Look at God. Because, whew, I was frustrated. All right, let's see what's happening here. Why am I so close? What is happening? What is life? Okay, let's hide your comment, Michelle. Honestly, I was a little hesitant myself. What are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna make something with it? I personally don't care for imitation crab meat, but depending on what you cook it in, I feel like you're pretty good. I've gotten like the canned crab meat, and I've made like a seafood mac and cheese with that. But let me focus. Okay, let's go back to the split screen. Okay, so one thing that I got for the channel is this. I'm really excited about this. And this is an overhead mount. Okay. It's called overhead tripod. Currently right now, I even have it set up here on my mantle. I have this kind of like S arm, but it shakes. I don't care for this. Whenever I am recording a video, I have to kind of let it sit for a hot minute before I can really even start filming. And then I talk with my hands as I am now, so I hit it all the time, and it frustrates the crap out of me. We will still use it if I need multiple angles and whatever's not, but I figured this would be a lot better for me recording. I had a tutorial that came out recently for my knitting machine, the Addy, kind of just how to do stripes. It's not a full tutorial on, you know, the striped headbands, just kind of how you change colors on the Addy machine. But you could see my tripod on there. So I kind of I want to be better. I want to do better. And I feel like this will allow me to do that. This is, let's see. Again, I also don't have any of the links down below for you guys who are watching it live, so I do apologize. But I will have something on here after, so if you guys ever want to see the rewatch or do happen to see the rewatch or just get the links, I'll put all that stuff down there for you. I have like 7 or 8 different lists. They are all affiliate links, but you know, you help your girl out with some few pennies here and there, you know? All right, this was $23 on Prime. Right now, I think it is still the same price. Yeah, it's $23, $22.49 if you want to be exact, right? They do have a 10% off coupon, and the normal price is $34. This seems sturdier. It does have an arm, so I can kind of like extend it and reach it out. And again, this is hooked up to my mantle. Like, this is my fireplace. We are in between my living room and my dining room. I'm gonna use what I got. This is my little corner. Y'all don't even want to see what's behind this curtain. It's scary. Excuse me. So this is what I got for YouTube. That was about it in regards to YouTube things. I did want to get a camera, but a camera is not in the budget right now. I need to focus on markets. So going into market stuff. I did get a couple things for the market, specifically because one, I only have 2 markets left for the rest of the year, and I need to sign up for a boatload of markets for the winter. I strive in the winter with my markets. And I feel like right now I have like green tablecloths, but they're really dark. In the winter or fall, it's not that bad, but I also do a lot of markets at night. So I feel like having dark tablecloths aren't the best. They're really good quality, don't get me wrong. I love them. But they are like a poly cotton blend, and they absorb water. If I have a drink kind of like now, you know, there's water here, right? You can see the kind of marks on there. Basically the same way the tissue kind of absorbs that, so does my tablecloth. I don't like that because again, you're constantly drinking. I'm at markets for hours on end. I'm gonna have a drink. People are gonna have drinks. Things are gonna spill. I've spilled things. Clients have spilled things. It's okay. But you can see it on the tablecloth. I don't like that. And I mentioned this previously before when no one could hear me, is that I tend to have markets multiple days throughout a weekend because I don't get to do markets often or throughout the week. If I'm going to have one market in one weekend, I'm going to try and have markets other days as well so that I can jam pack that weekend. Ideally, I want to have markets maybe twice a month. So maybe 2 weekends in a month, and then just have a whole bunch then. And then I can kind of have like 2 weeks in between to kind of restock, prep, whatever is not. Just because I don't want the channel to lag, but I do want to be able to do markets. Long story short, if I have a market Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I have condensation rings and someone spills something, let's be frank, I'm not washing the tablecloth Friday night. I'm going to come home exhausted because I probably worked in the morning. I went to the market, set up, this broke down. We're super, sociable and whatever's not. My battery is going to be like on 0. I'm not going to want to come home and wash something. I'm not. I don't even unload the car. Depending on where the tablecloths get shoved into the car, they might not even be accessible until the next day. I'm not. I know it doesn't look profesh. It's not the best. I could just wash it. I'm not going to do it. I'm being honest. It's not going to happen. So I got tablecloths. I got these tablecloths specifically. So why did I get these? Is this upside down? It is upside down. I got these. If you can kind of see here, it's more like a rectangular shape. The ones that I have, where's my mic? The ones that I have now, like I said, are standard tablecloths. If it's windy, it blows in the wind. It kind of lifts up. You can see my bins underneath. I don't like that because your girl has a boatload of bins. But I've also had some of the polyester stretchy ones. I do not like those. I feel like they look like tights on tables. On top of that, I had them originally. Those were my first set of tablecloths that I had. They're super sheer, super thin. I don't like how cheap they feel. On top of that, the part that goes underneath, snug onto the feet, I guess, they wear very easily. If it's raining, it's gonna get wet. Ideally, I have seen people who use kind of like a coaster or whatever it is that you put on chairs so that it doesn't scrape your floors. I have seen people use this, table risers, whatever it's not. I don't like those. I don't care for them. I didn't like it. I did get these. I love the way these look. I saw one YouTube market person have them, and I thought they were super cool because it fits the table. It just falls on it kind of like a box cover, right? If you have a box, you have the top of the box, right? It kind of just slips down underneath. It does that. So wind can still kind of travel through it. Oof. I feel like it's touching me. Sorry. Wind can still kind of travel through it, but it's not going to lift it up. So I do like that. And then I touched it earlier. I got a feel for it, and this just broke. Let's see. Am I gonna? Here we go. It's not gonna be in this bag for much longer, anyways. Honestly. When I touched it, it feels almost like a shower curtain, like that plasticky polyester feel. But I'm okay with that because this is water resistant. So again, if water gets on it, right? So even here, water gets on it, you don't see a rain, right? In theory, it should kind of just bubble up, and then I can wipe it off, and it's not going to absorb into the fabric, as I know the green ones definitely do. Okay? So I like these a lot. I'm really excited to try these out. They do come in various sizes. It is table size specific just because of the way that they're made. I'm sure you could probably use them on smaller tables. It just won't have the same effect. It will look a little wonky, I'm sure, or I'd assume. I did get the 6-foot one because I do have 2 6-foot tables. I'm currently on a 4-foot table, but normally my roommate uses this one. I don't. And then for whatever reason, if I do decide to use this, it would probably be a checkout table. And then I can just use one of my green tablecloths for that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with one table being slightly different. or even I can do like an in-between. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I love this. I'm super excited about this. What else did I get? So that was Market. All of this here is Market as well. So I got these, and I'll go through that slowly but surely. Let me kind of go back and let you know how much those pink tablecloths were. Those were a set of 2 for $24, so $12 a tablecloth. I'm okay with that, especially with them being waterproof and just all the amount of things that I can get for them. Average price, they're $30, so it's like $15 each. I saved about $6 on Prime Day. Not like the most amazing savings, but the pennies be adding up, y'all. The pennies be adding up. Let me see comments before I get too ahead of myself. All the things. Okay. Okay, Maria. Let me know when you get back. Oh, you are back. Meh. Do you mean like for the tablecloths at the markets? I feel like that would look a little tacky. Or I'd get like traumatic flashbacks of like the 90s when like furniture had plastic covers. And just like that, like, you know what I mean? Like that sound that plastic makes. Just, it's so cringe for me. No one could hear me, Maria. Absolutely no one. Absolutely. It's very draining. Yeah, grandma couches. Exactly. All right. So again, those were $24 for both. And again, now if you are interested in getting them, at least while I'm recording this live, it is $30, which I feel like is still a decent price for a tablecloth, especially with it being water resistant. So yeah, it's called the 2-pack tablecloths for 6-foot rectangular tables, water resistant, washable fabric, polyester rectangular table covers. For weddings, banquets, and trade shows. Can't go wrong there. They offer it in a 4-foot size, which is the size of the table I'm on now. And they even have 8-foot sizes as well. So there is a lot of variety there. Let's see. Next on the list of things that I got were these bins. This is one order, and then these are another order, right? I got the pink because I'm obsessed with pink, and pink it is my brand color. I feel like this is a little bit more on brand than like the really bright pink tablecloths, and I'm a little scared to see how it'll look like pink against pink, but we shall see. And I know my board is around here somewhere. I feel like my board is closer to this pink. We'll see. If anything, I can always just repaint my board. I haven't put any vinyl on there just yet, and I can do like a color match for this, so everything is a little bit more cohesive. And then these are kind of just the collapsible bins, so they fold flat, and then that's it. This is super tiny. Not a lot can fit in here, of course, but I can put my business cards in here. I am planning to do more decals, and just like, I like to have smaller priced items, right? So currently now I do have like a little checkout table. Like I said, I might have this table or like a little checkout corner. I do like to have things with different price ranges. So on my little checkout table, I'll tend to have, or like right in front of me, I'll have, you know, things under $10. So my corner bookmarks are there. I have card coasters that are there. Just little things, right, that maybe could kind of get lost in the sauce on the tables amongst all the other things. Kind of like to keep all the smaller items in front of me. And again, if someone's talking to me, they can kind of like browse and see and maybe add on before checking out type thing. So I got these. There's 2 of these, 2 of the little ones. Then this is kind of like the medium size, I guess, right? And these are stackable too. So, and I love that they're flat and they're so easy to make. You guys know I love putting all my stuff in bins. I can lay these on top of my products really quickly and just pop them open really quickly as well. So this is the medium size. I know this way across, this does fit my headbands and a whole bunch of other things. And then this way as well, the measurements on this side, my baby headband to fit the long way here too, which is what I definitely wanted. So I'm really excited about that for sure. And again, just super quick. Right, that's that. So this was, let's see, for these 4 bins, it was $12. I'm all for that, right? Because if you get if you think of the Target Essentials or even the Walmart ones, there are a couple dollars here and there. So I'm getting 4 for $12. What is that? Like $3 each technically, if you want to do it that way, the math. Then I have the green ones. The green ones are a little bit more difficult to make. Again, that was $12. Let's see how much they are right now. They're $15. So again, just a few dollar difference. But like I said, the pennies be adding up, y'all. I need all my pennies. Let's see. All right. This is a lot bigger. It's a lot wider. Again, I know I have products that can fit here the width of this. And honestly, I'm thinking about maybe putting scrunchies in here. I'm not sure. Right now, my scrunchies are generally on my my XL scrunchies are on the pegboard. The video on how to make that is actually coming out on Thursday, so come back and check in for that. But I figured, when I'm later on in the winter, scrunchies are gonna honestly be put off to the side. I am restocking headbands, and I may restock some scrunchies. We shall see. But later on in the wintertime, they're not going to be a priority. Once I restock, whatever I have. Unless it's for an online order, I'm not restocking for the markets, right? Because I'm so much more than scrunchies. And I'm not trying to come for anyone. I'm not trying to... I'm not trying to come for anyone who only sells scrunchies, but I know I'm so much more than that, and I know I'm not going to have the space to kind of display them like I am now. So I do want to have them on these little bins, and I figured I can kind of have it maybe on the side and just having them spill over. I don't know. Daisy, what are you barking at, ma'am? I'm on a live. Okay, now these work too. They're a little bit bigger. I want to say it was about the same price as the 4 pink ones, excuse me. Yeah, these were $12 for the pack of 2. And again, they're $15 now. I think these are also in pink. Let's see, what color is it? They call it pink, but I don't know if it's the same exact color as this pink. We'll see. I don't know. But I do know that my chair squeaks. It annoys me. This and this, it's going to be so cute together. The green is going to pop so nicely. So that's that. And again, even flat, they're stackable. Look at that. You can't go wrong. Ooh. Okay. So that's for markets. And I know this can easily go on a bin, inside of one of my bins. And then the bins that I do have now can go into my craft room upstairs, which Lord knows I need to organize, which is why we're going live from the living room. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Yeah, for sure. I'm really excited for the tablecloths. Yeah, so right now I do have vinyl stickers. I have, I think, 4 or 5-inch ones, I think, that are technically for my Bella Meets Vinyl business. But throughout the year, at least the first half of this year, I've actually had quite a number of vinyl decals that I've had to do for businesses. So I've acquired a couple different colors. I have lilac, lavender, pink, And then, you know, we buy vinyl. I buy vinyl. I have random like glitter vinyls and just things like that that I have that I'm not using. I bought for projects that I still haven't done. So I figured, you know what, let's craft our stash and just kind of get rid of what I have. I have a whole bunch of like scrap pieces because when I tell you like some of these decals are huge, like the smallest one I think was like 3 feet. So they're intricate cuts. So, you know, I have a lot of scraps. So I've been going through, they're like maybe 2.5 inches, 3 inches. They'll be, you know, $2, $3 add-ons that people can have on their thing. And again, it'll be one of those like lower price items that kids can buy if, you know, maybe their parent can't really afford a scrunchie. They can just take the little sticker and, you know, you can put it on your phone case, a mirror, etc. Exactly. Bruh, tell me about it. Yeah, I love pink. So my brand colors now are this like light pink, maybe like a darker, richer pink, green, and orange. I know, right? She's stepping on something now too. Con permiso. Hey, Ali, it's been so long. How are you? I've been better. Lord knows I've been better, but we powering through. Okay. Just got home. Okay. Just if you need to tune her out, just blame me. So yeah, those were about $15. They're $15 now. I got them for about $12. So again, $6 savings. Nothing too crazy there. There was something else I think I had gotten from my markets. What else was it? I think that was it. There is one personal item that I'm just gonna note because I noted it before. This is a portable washing station or shampoo station, I guess. And this is for my roommate. He has locks, and we're gonna do like a locks detox for him. So I got this to just have him like soak in there. So that's that. I don't think there's any more market things per se. The rest of this stuff is just pure business things. This is another personal item, kind of like for the house, but technically also like a business use. This is a Power Owl rechargeable kit. It came with 8 rechargeable batteries and then the station to charge it. Why did I get this? Well, I actually use batteries for a lot of like everyday things in my house. This is what it looks like. Super cute. My main door, like my outside, the door leading to the outside of my house, has a number lock, and it requires batteries. It constantly has to be plugged in, or not plugged in, but it requires a constant power source. So I figured I was like, I bought the batteries tend to last a while. I want to say they last about 6 months. I've been in my house for about 2.5 years. 3 years? I've been in my house for 3 years. Wow. Time flies. I've been in my house for 3 years. And I think I've only changed the batteries like 2 times. So a little over a year. It lasts. But I figured instead of constantly buying batteries over and over again, I could just get rechargeable batteries, then maybe swap them out. I also have those like air fresheners around the house that kind of like every like 15 to 30 minutes, depending on what time you set it up. I love them. They're all like, I have one downstairs. I have a couple upstairs. Those also require batteries. And those do not last as long as the door. I'm constantly having to change batteries, whatever's not. I don't care for the plugins because I forget they're plugged in and I kind of almost burn my house down. So yeah, we don't do those. With the air fresheners, I can kind of hear it when either the battery is kind of like low because it doesn't like spray, or it struggles to spray, or when I don't hear the spray sound after a while. Like I tend to zone them out so I don't hear it. But like at night when you're watching a movie and it's like dead silent, you kind of hear it in the background. I'm okay with that. I love those. But yes, I got that for me, or for the house technically. So that was one thing. This was one of, I think, ironically, one of the more higher priced items. This was $28, $29 technically. It's still for $29. Original price for that is $33. So again, just something I needed for the house, or wanted for the house, and I went ahead and got that. Okay. Now, on to business things, right? Like everyday business things. I did get these two paper. Ooh. I got paper that I needed. So if you guys are aware, I recently got the Bluetooth Mumbin, which I love. I can literally, like, with the print and ship from, even like for with Etsy, if I get an order, I can complete the order on my phone or my tablet and then send it directly. Like, there's an app. The app takes 2 seconds to download, and then I print it from the app. 2 seconds. It's really easy, but the problem is that I had to finesse my old printer. I ended up detaching them from this roll and had them like individually cut. So I can't use them now in my new printer. I will probably be sending my old printer off to, I think, Naira maybe. We talked about that earlier today. We'll see. I have to get her address and stuff. But before I send it out, I think I might either use up the sheets that I already have, like pre-cut, or even maybe send them to her. I'm not sure yet. But long story short, I needed some of the fan, or at least like the rolled ones that were together, so that I can feed it through my Mumbin, because it wouldn't read it. Then I also got these nice green stickers. Again, with the thermal printer, you're printing in one color. It's black. There is no color printing, right? So I got green. My poly mailers are pink. So I figured these would be really cute to put, like, you know, like maybe Happy Mail or a thank you sticker on the outside. Just because I did get brand stickers, but they're also pink. So I feel like there's so much pink on pink on pink on pink. I wanted something different. So I got these. And then again, even for these, like, you can use this for so many different things. This is a 4x6 size. And then again, you can use it for your mailers. I use these for my craft bags, like for the craft shows that I go to. I have my logo on the top and the bottom, and I cut it in half, and I just stick it onto my bags. If someone buys something from me, you can see my business name, and people are walking around product branding, showing people that they got stuff from me. Let's see. Those two things. I know the white, the 4x6, those were, I think it was $20, how much was it? $21, $22? $22. It's still on sale right now for $22, and there's also a 10% off discount code. And then these were, I want to say, $10. And then I know those are not, I don't think they're on sale anymore. It's $12 right now, but average price is $15.99, so $16. I got it for almost half off. I feel like that was a pretty good deal. And again, I know I'm going to use these. So I love that. Let's see. Surprisingly, Ali, it didn't rain here today. I feel like in the South, at least where I live, it rains at least for like an hour or two throughout the day. Or maybe like right around that 5 o'clock mark. And then it's like sunny again. Today that didn't happen, thankfully. But I feel like it is going to happen for the rest of the week. The man. Etsy has been hit or miss, Ali. I'm not going to lie. My Custom Bella Creations, I think I've had, we're going to pull this up so we're going to pull in receipts, okay? I did have sales recently. I had some headbands. Let me see. Let me switch accounts because I'm on the Bella one, of course. Not on the, or the vinyl one, not the one that I want. Let's see. Completed. recently, at the beginning of this month, I did have 2 orders, which I'm really happy about. I sold something internationally to the UK. I'd only sold something one time before this that was international, and I think it was maybe to France. So I'm super blessed and thankful about that. So they had gotten 2 white headbands, and then I have someone else that got the Mommy and Me headband. Outside of that, let's see. Most of my sales were at markets. I do have a couple like maybe scrunchie sales, but that's it. Yeah. So Etsy honestly hasn't been the greatest for me, at least for the oh, in May I got another Mommy and Me set. So yeah, I mean, I have been selling headbands, don't get me wrong, but I'm not selling a lot of like I'm not paying the bills with Etsy right now. I'm not. If anything, after fees and shipping and blah blah skip, I'm more or less coming out the same. But what happens if I don't make sales? I'm not really paying for anything. Whereas like I know I definitely don't bring my own traffic to my Etsy or like even my website. I don't bring enough traffic. I don't bring enough organic traffic to my website. So me paying $30 for Shopify, I feel like personally I'm not there yet. One thing I will say is that my vinyl business actually has been a lot more busy than my finished products. And what do I mean by that? I've been selling, I don't know if you guys remember, I do have like maybe 1 or 2 digital files that I have on my Bella Meets Vinyl Etsy, and that has sold really, really well. And what's really, really well? I do have SVG and PNG. I want to say it's like $2, and it's only that expensive because of all of the fees. Again, there's like about 50, 60 cents of just straight fees. So I can't even do like $1 if I wanted to, because again, I'm not gonna get everything. I'm not. I'm not sure if you just heard the little psh, that was the air. The air freshener. But my Happy Juice, SVG, and PNG have been doing really well. In July, I sold 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, what is that, like $6? It's passive income. Didn't have to do anything for that. I do want to kind of focus and design more things, but again, I'm doing 20 million things. So I kind of want to come with like a schedule or like a calendar and just really stick to it. I feel like I need to be a lot more, what's the word? I need to be a lot more, not dedicated, but strict. I need to be more disciplined. I need to make a schedule and I need to stick to it. I have been editing a lot more in regards to my videos just because I do have the new software. So that's been taking a little bit longer, but I'm able to do so much more. But again, I do want to kind of just focus and just sit down. I will have, yesterday was air hockey night, so I got no work done. Sunday, some really bad things happened. I'm not going to get into it, but I didn't have time on Sunday, like I wanted to. I did want to kind of upload all of my fall, winter, Halloweeny things. At markets, I have been selling baby onesies, and they've been doing really, really well. I have this cute baby onesie that says, "Hey Sucka," with like a little succulent at the bottom. Super cute, unisex. I love it. It's like tan with green vinyl. It's selling well. You know, it's, again, something unisex. I did a few for like Father's Day. I did Daddy's Little Girl. I have, I think, Daddy's First Meet. One I did for Mother's Day that sold really well too was Home is Wherever Mama Is. I have a whole bunch, right? I have some from last year that I did that were winter related, right? I had like the little deer, and I think I had like Santa's Little Helper or whatever's that. So like I already have some from last year, so that's easy, right? Kind of just refresh the post, put those out there. I think I had like the cutest pumpkin in the patch. I'm thinking of even doing some, like an orange one with like maybe like a jack-o'-lantern, like the little face, like the eyes and the mouth. I don't know. We'll see. I do have like a cat one, and the eyes glow in the dark. For me, it's kind of like a Alice in Wonderland, like Cheshire Cat reference, because again, you know, like the smile disappears and just the eyes are left. But yeah. So long story short, I want to kind of upload all of those things onto my website. And I do want to have a Christmas in July, you know, so whenever I want to get them done this week. Once I finish this live, I'm going to go in, edit all the like the descriptions and whatever's not, put all the links in there for you guys for you to kind of get any of the things if you so choose to get them. I also have a lot of items on like the lists of just, again, things that I would use, things that I have used, or things that I would like to use, right? So I'm going to share all that stuff with you with my affiliate links. Again, if you guys get anything, your girl gets a few pennies. So thank you if you do, and thank you if you have, because I know a few people did use my links for Prime Day. But I do want to get just everything up. I want to be ahead and just get everything out and then have this massive sale, right? Again, my headbands did well. I have maybe like 1 or 2 left of different colors and prints. Same thing for my scrunchies. I do have a lot more scrunchies just because they're faster and easier to make. I did make a lot in bulk. Again, I'm going to see how many I have. I want to say I had like about 3 to 6 of every color, and then with me not having the store anymore, all of it just became market prep, so I don't know how much I have of it. I'm not trying to make too many XLs just because the XLs don't sell that well. I feel like they're more of a like showpiece than anything, and I know that sucks, but it's the truth. I do sell them on occasion, but not as much as I sell everything else, right? Who knows how the winter will be? We'll see. Fingers crossed. But at least to go back to Ollie's question, my passive one has been doing a lot better. In June, again, I had 4 purchases of my Happy Juice sign. And then I did get some Sublimation transfer sales. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 Sublimation transfers. And then I have like a birthday design that you can customize with your child's name on it. You can either do the number and the name, or just the name, depending on the listing that you see. So I got one of those. And then I had 2 hand decals, which again, I'm going to actually be shifting over to my Custom Bella Creations website just because I want all of the like finished consumer products to be on that page and not so much on this one. But I do have an I Love You ASL hand sign, or American Sign Language, that does really, really well. The I Love You one. So that's on there, and that's what sold. And then I have like a rock on. They're all skeleton hands, and they're cute for October. So again, I want to shift all of my fall and winter items. I want to kind of release the listings again, bump them up. I need a whole store overhaul, right? Once I do that, I'm going to run a massive sale. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be this weekend. My back has been killing me. Like, honestly, like, even sitting here now for however long I've been here, like, my back hurts. Like, I want to go lay down. But here we are. I do want to, I want to just, like, push orders out. I want to hopefully get, not rid of, but, like, I want to have product moving. I honestly also haven't really been on my page. Normally, I try to have at least like a 10% sale going. I haven't been doing that. I've honestly just been like so like steadfast focused on YouTube that like I let everything else kind of go wayside, which is both good and bad. One of my videos right now, my boxcar video, my market vlog, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm close to 1,000 views. Like, I'm speechless. Like, the fact that you guys are even watching it, and the fact that it's like gotten so much traction, like, it's mind-boggling. And I have multiple videos that have over 100 views. And while that may not sound like a lot, I barely have 100 subscribers. So the fact that like most of my subscribers and then some are watching my videos, like, thank you guys. Thank you. Let me see. I'm behind. Yes, Ali, thank you. I know, honestly, like, if you watch my videos or if you found me through my videos, I think her name was Lucinda. Just thank you. You know, she spent damn near as much on shipping as she did on the products. You know, and I appreciate it so much. Yeah, so I have my website. There's a fly. I have my website goes my my website is through Etsy. I have their pattern. On my page, like my landing page on Instagram takes you to my website directly. And I also got business cards, which are kind of off to the side. I do get business cards that do take you, again, directly to my website. And I did that intentionally so that people can just go straight there and want to buy things. Yeah. And not only that, Ali, but like that star seller BS, over it. One, I've had more sales in person than online, so I don't qualify for star seller. I had a client reach out to want to return something, and I was willing to work with her, and I think she ended up hitting me back, or I don't know what happened, but apparently I didn't respond within the 24 hours, even though it was like a follow-up message, not the original message. That got me dinged. I'm not a star seller anymore, and honestly, I'm not going to trust it. I don't care. I don't care. On the other page, or for like Bella Meets Vinyl, because I do have digital and physical products, again, I'm not meeting the quotas to even become a star seller, much less averaging whatever I need to average, even though I have almost like most of my page, like I think they're about 5 stars, if not like maybe 4.8, 4.9, whatever. I'm over it. But yeah, like honestly, if I was bringing more traction to my own site, I would definitely have a Spotify by now, but I'm not. And I can't afford it. Yeah. Thank you guys. Okay. So before I went on my spiel, so I got these 2 things for the business. I also actually have a holder, like a stand for both of these 2 things that are coming in. I did have a black one. I didn't need to buy one, but I saw it was pink and it was pretty, so I bought it. And then the one I have, I'm staring at a pile of things behind me, or behind you guys, of just like things from the store that are in my house. One thing that I got that was a steal. A steal. Do you see this massive transfer tape? Like, you can even see my face. Like, that's how big it is. It is clear and it has the lines on it. I do like the lines because it helps me kind of like guide it when I'm putting it on my decals, especially for sales. This is 12 inches by 150 feet. 150 feet. That's 50 yards. Bruh. Mind you, I still have transfer tape. Have I run out of any of my transfer tape rolls? Maybe some of the smaller Cricut ones. But beside that, no. But again, I sell decals. I'm going to use them. I'm trying to push more decal sales, especially for the business. I'm going to need transfer tape. This roll was $20. Let me see if I can find it here for you guys. 50 yards. $20.79. Let's see how much it is going for right now. If my tablet would like to load. Okay. Standard price for this is $25, and right now it's $24. There is no more sale. Okay. They also have a 50 feet, which is for $17, but it's also $14.78 right now. For 150, $20, bruh. I'm just gonna. Yes. Hey, Mary. I had technical difficulties earlier, girl. I was talking to myself for damn near an hour. The next thing I got was these mats. Well, I do know how to wash and clean my mats. Sometimes it's nice to have a new mat. You know? Some of my mats are like, I've had them for over 2 years. And the edges are curled in. There's a corner chipped. Some of my mats look a little sad and scary. So I got these. This is a pack of 10. Let's see. How much is this? And then this is the Napa. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, no, this isn't. I haven't used this brand, actually. I thought this was another brand. This is the XIN Art. Zen Art cutting mats. This is a pack of 10. Let's see. How much did I spend on this? It says it was like $16, but I feel like I had more like discount codes and things like that were added on. I can't see it here. But right now, let's see how much they're going for. They are $17.99 right now, plus a 5% coupon. Standard price is $20. $20 for 10 mats, that's $2 a mat. With it being maybe like the $15, $16, if not possibly less, I spent a little over $1 a mat. $1.50 max. You can't go wrong with that. And I know they last, like mats last a while. I don't know how sticky these are because again I haven't tried these. I've tried the Nipica ones, I think that's how you say it. And I love those. Again, some of my mats look real scary and they've lasted me a while. So I know this pack will last me a while too. So I got that. And then the last thing I got, which I definitely needed, was the I use Hippo. I use sublimation paper. I use Hippo ink and I use Hippo paper. This paper, let's see. This is the standard 8.5 like letter size, 8.5 by 11, 110 sheets. This I got for $14, $13.50. Standard price for this is $25. So I saved $9 on this. Right now they still do have a little sale on it right now. It is $17, and then I think it says extra savings maybe with like if you subscribe or something. One thing I am a little frustrated about is that for some reason Hippo, I had gotten their 13 by 19 and their regular 8 by 11. They don't have the 13 by 19. They haven't had it for a while. Hippo, I'm going to need you to gather yourself, please. Because I like your paper. I want to keep using your paper. I need you to make the paper bigger again. Thanks. I got this because I know I need it. Again, I sell transfers. I'm going to use it. I need it. I got it. Okay? I think that is all. My chair is like... Okay. Sorry. No one saw anything. No. I'm going to talk about the Cricut release. Have any of you heard of what's going on? I know the internet has been going crazy, or like the crafting community has been going crazy today. What are your guys' thoughts? Do any of you know what's happening? Have you seen the new Cricut Venture? Let's get to the tea. Let's get to the tea. Let me also get caught up on comments. Let me also get off of the Amazon full screen. Okay. So yes, hey Mary, I saw you came in. Yeah, it's not gonna go bad, right? So Maria, I actually have I have a hack. I don't know if you guys want to see it or not. I think there was a video where I had recorded it in, but that video has gotten scrapped for other reasons. But I tape my mats together to trick my machine into thinking that I'm using smart vinyl. So I've cut maybe like 5 feet long decals using 2 24 mats and a 12-inch mat, all taped together. So sometimes, you know, when I have to tape it, or like there's a it chips, or just, you know, life, girl, life. I also have a dog, you know, she's a chewer. So things happen. Things happen. Let's see. Michelle. So the Cricut Venture is basically a wide format Cricut Explorer. That's all it is. It's a 25-inch. It has a 25-inch cutting span, whatever. It cuts 24 because, of course, you know, it has the little, like, the side guides or whatever is not. It is matless cutting in the same aspect of you having to use smart vinyl. What frustrates me now is that, again, because their rollers are 25 inches, you can't use the 24-foot standard rolls to print matless. You have to use their rolls, or, again, the hack situation. And it's just like, why? What was the point? There are so many machines now that cut 24-inch wide that don't require mats. The Silhouette Cameo 4 doesn't require mat. It has matless cutting. And the Siser Romeo also, I think, I mean, I might be saying these wrong. So I don't have these machines myself, but I have been looking at them for longer format cutting because, again, I've had some projects that do require that. But for $1,000, I don't got that kind of money. And honestly, even if I did, I'd rather get one of the other machines. Yes, Cricut is very user-friendly. Some of these softwares may not be as user-friendly. The machines tend to be very quiet, but this new machine also has like some vacuum feature. So I don't know how quiet that's going to be because the vacuum is constantly running while the machine is on and it's working. Not on. While it's like loading and cutting, the vacuum is on. So I don't know how quiet it's going to be compared to the other machines. I have seen that it is faster. It definitely is faster. What frustrates me are the mats. Again, I just bought more mats. I don't want to have to keep using mats. If it is a commercial grade, commercial machines don't use mats. Why am I using a mat? Why is this mat huge? I barely have anywhere to put my 12 by 24 mats. Where am I going to put a 24 by like 28 mat? On top of that, they have expanded the print and cut feature. I would have preferred that it have been longer, but it's not that much longer. I think right now you can probably do let me see if I can find it. What's the biggest size that you can print and cut now? With like the standard maker or even the Cricut. Cricut. Okay, let me put new print and cut. Because I'm getting, it's saying 9.25 by 675. I feel like that's old. When was this posted? What update is this? Update 2023. Come on. Okay, yeah, no. So the update, it was in February 2023. Let's see. What size are we at? Larger print and cut, how to use it. Let's see. From my understanding with this, you were only, I think, able to use it on the computer. Like, you had to be on a desktop. I don't know if that's still the case. Again, I don't really have a desktop, so I haven't tried it out. I did get a printer recently. I haven't taken it out of the box. Once I do, I probably will do some like print and cut, but for right now, I haven't. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out what the sizing is. I want to give you guys accurate information. What is it? What is it? I'm on the same website. Okay, so you can print and cut design up to 10.64 by 15.48 right now without this new machine. So 10 and a half by 15 and a half inches currently right now. Let me pull up the new Cricut Venture. Am I prepared? No. Why would I be prepared? God forbid. Machines. Venture. Bruh. All right. Features. The print and cut, now full color designs up to 24 by 28 inches. So like 2 feet by 2 feet. I don't think that's a lot. If I can cut 75 feet of vinyl, why can't my print and cuts be longer? Assuming I'm this professional business or a small business and I have like long or big format printing, technically right now my 13 by 19 will allow me to cut whatever I need to cut. Like I can't print anything more than that. But if you have one of those like larger printers with like the rolls, kind of like Angela has, you can't. I feel like you could print something bigger, like a larger banner. I don't know. I would have liked for it to be wider or like longer, right? I'll go through all the specs in a second. I just want to get caught up with comments. Let me see what's happening. Night, Ollie. I probably missed you. Sorry. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm gonna go through it for you guys. I'll start from the beginning. I have been very biased. I may do a video, and let me know if you guys want to see it. Just write me a comment in the chat or something and tell me if that is something you'd like to do. Kind of comparing this machine to the two that I mentioned earlier, which is the Cameo 4 and the Siser Romeo. No, I have not gotten the girl. What money? I don't have that yet. And not yet. The only way I'll get that is if it drops drastically in price, or if my maker breaks. Because again, I'm good with my maker. Basically, and their smart vinyl is not the best. The smart vinyl isn't the best. They don't have the variety. And then even like the longer rolls, like I think they had what, like 30-foot rolls? It was so hard to find them. And even then they were in black and white. Granted, black and white are important, but what about all the other colors? What if I want to make this colorful banner? How? Exactly. That's the thing. Why is it so expensive? For what it's offering, I feel like the price, it's not worth it. Same thing for their heat press. Like I would not spend $1,000 on that heat press. Hey Beth, no, you're fine. We did go through the unboxing. We're kind of talking about Cricut right now. So you came in at a good time. I kind of want to share what I've heard and what I've learned with you guys today, and then kind of get your feedback on all the things while the information is still coming out and fresh. Cricut is definitely the Apple of the craft world. Absolutely, for sure. there is no hands, like there is no questions about it. Cricut is definitely the Apple, for sure. I'm gonna eat a few nuggets. Bear with me, y'all. Yeah, the mat is it's huge. It's huge. So it does require you even to do the print and cut. You have to do it on the mat. Again, I struggle to get things on a 12 by 48 mat. Imagine a 24 by 28 mat. Yeah. So that's what it was before the update. But recently it has been bigger. Michelle, and that's what they're marketing it as. They're marketing it as a commercial machine, which I get, but I feel like it's not to commercial quality. For that price, it's not enough. And I feel like you would need the table and the docking station, because the docking station does have really good features. It has like the bins on either side, or like the fabric on either side, that's static resistant, so that with the speed that it cuts, it's not picking up static. I have a dog. She is hypoallergenic, but she does have hair. So, you know, if something falls on the floor, there isn't like pet hair or anything like that that sticks to it or clings to it. That's all that great. Love it. And then it has hooks underneath it so that you can actually put your mats. You can hang your huge mats underneath the machine, because where else are you going to put the mats? So I feel like it is helpful to have the stand. But it's $1,300. After tax, probably like $1,400, if not more. No, absolutely not. I'm not spending that money. Like, bruh, I can't. I have my laptop, but my laptop is too old, Maria. It's so old. I use my my iPad. I haven't tried it on the iPad. Maybe now with all the updates and stuff that they have done to the software, it's possible that I am able to do it on my iPad. I just haven't. I've never really used the print and cut feature. I am hoping to get into it this year. Fingers crossed. Size does matter. It's not, Beth. I'm very disappointed. So many people were speculating that they were going to come out with a laser. And even then, if they come out with a laser, I feel like their laser is going to be very much Glowforge. I'm not happy. Exactly. Same. I remember right before I got my Cricut, the reason why I had kind of gotten into Cricut was because one of my colleagues had it, and she was doing paper crafts. And I was like, oh my God, I want this. I feel like I could use this for my business and blah, 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 skip. I fell down the like YouTube rabbit hole for crafting. And I didn't know enough about Silhouette, but I did see that the interface for the Cricut Design Sticks was very easy, and I liked that. Again, I didn't really understand about like the mats and the this and the that. I didn't really know what I was doing either. But had I known about the others, it's possible that I would have gone with something else as well. Hey, Liz. Yes, I had to leave and come back. So it happens. It's okay. Not on the TV. Have me in your living room, sis. Yes, I am going to be here for a while. We just got into talking about the new Cricut Venture. I'm going to go through some of the stats for you guys before I tell you how much I dislike the machine. So I'm going to kind of share my pros and the cons while I eat these nuggets as well. So let me pull this out here. I'm going to do the split screen again. Not like you can see my screen, but you know, so I can see the comments. Okay. I feel like the machine does have its perks if you're into paper crafting. Again, I haven't really done too many paper crafts. I don't particularly care for it. So we're going to go through some of the stats. All right. So the Cricut Venture, right now it's starting at $9.99.99. Bless you, Daisy. If you have the access, bless you. If you mad at me because you're sneezing? Bro. If you have the access, if you're an access member, you can get it for $949.99. So you're saving $50. Congratulations. It's not going to be available until the 25th, so you're just looking at it right now. I'm not sure if the people who went to go see it in person today were able to purchase it or not. I think that would have been a cool feature if you went to the show to been able to purchase it then, at least like maybe a pre-order. I don't know. On the website right now, it's not available. It does say coming soon. From my understanding, from what I have read, it does say that it's going to be available on the 25th. Again, you can do the machine plus the sand. They have a machine plus materials combo, and then they also have just the machine. Let's see. Aw. Yeah. Oh no. Have a good night, Michelle. Yeah, so who was I watching? I was watching Auntie Tay earlier today, and they were talking about the Cricut cake. Like, it cut fondant. Like, that's wild to me. Use the potty before bed. Absolutely. Have a good night, Michelle. Thank you for coming on. If you want to hear about this, you can watch the replay later. I will try to do like chapters in this live so that people who, you know, miss the unboxing can kind of see that. And then if you just want to know just about the release, you can just kind of skip to that as well. But yeah, so with Cricut Access, you save $50. That's about it. Cricut Access is $10 a month, so technically, you know, you're paying for it, so here or there. Okay, so it says, meet Cricut Venture, our wide format professional cutting machine. Its precision cuts 100 plus materials up to 75 feet and works at commercial speeds. Plus it writes, scores, foils, and so much more. Works with Design Space, are free and easy to learn apps. It says desktop only, but you should still also be able to use it on like your tablets and stuff. I don't know 100%. I can only assume. If it is using Design Space, you should still be able to use it across. If you can't use it on tablets or like your iPad, I would be frustrated. I wouldn't even be able to use it, honestly, because again, my computer is too old. Even my like Safari on my computer is so old that I can even like get onto StreamYard, the website, on my computer. Like, that's how old it is and how unable I am to like update it. Again, you can cut up to 75 feet long. That is very long. But in all honesty, what are we cutting that's that long? I've done decals for trailers that you pull like on the back of your pickup. The most I've cut is 5 feet. And again, with Cricut hacks or like mat hacks, I've literally just taped mats together and was able to do the same thing without having to use smart vinyl, because I refuse to pay for smart vinyl prices. 100 plus materials. It's not cutting fabric. It's basically a wider format Air 2 or Air 3 technically, or Explorer. You know what I mean. It's a larger cut format of the Explorer. You can use your rotary blade on it. I don't see why it's $1,000. I don't see it. Let's see. Features, again, precision cut 100 plus materials with this 25-inch professional cutting machine. Yes, it is 25 inches. What does that mean? Your 24-inch standard rolls that most other machines use now are too narrow to fit in their matless. You have to use the smart vinyl if you want to use matless cutting. I can't stand smart vinyl. Again, it's hard to come by. They don't have colors. They don't have variety. I'm not here for it. And it's so expensive for nothing. If it was easily accessible, if it came in so many different colors and varieties and textures and finishes and whatever, it's not okay, maybe. But they don't. So why? Why are we doing this, Cricut? Why? I don't get it. Cuts and writes up to 25.4 inches per second. It's fast. I'll give you that. It's fast. Let's see. Cut single images up to 12 feet. So again, if you're doing one image, the longest that image is going to be is 12 feet. My Maker 3 can cut 12 feet. So unless I'm going to make the same sign, like what, 6 times over, I don't need to cut something 75 feet long. What am I cutting that's that long? I'm over it. Compatible with 7 tools to write, foil, score, and more. Sold separately. From my understanding from the few videos that I have seen earlier and from their... So I saw Auntie Tay. I saw Maker's Gonna Learn. I saw Cricut Facebook, their Access Live, when they walk through the warehouse with the employees and whatever is not for the early access. I saw all that. From my understanding, I know the markers will be compatible. So if you have markers and things like that from the other Cricuts, they will be compatible with the Venture. They are also coming out with a thicker, fatter marker because, again, the material is bigger. You want something bolder to actually see it from like afar. I get that. Let's see. Space-saving 45-degree design, plus built-in mat and roller supports. That's only if you get the... No, that's a lie. The roller support, that's debatable because I know there is on the stand, there is a rack on the back for you to kind of like hold the rolls in. And then on the machine itself, it does have like the little kickstand thing that it had where you can kind of like flip it down and up, and then they even have like an attachment that you can put on the sides to hold the huge mat that it has to hold. So that is cool. I do like that they have the support for the mats, because even the standard Cricut should have supports for the mats. There's a lot of dupes and there's like off-brand companies that have similar things that you can attach to your Makers and Explorers now, but the machine doesn't come with it naturally. I think the Silhouette even has one, or there's a dupe for the Silhouette too. So I like that they included that feature. Like, they're listening, but they missed the mark. I feel like they should have come out with this a lot earlier on, and it should not be this expensive. When the heat press came out, it was $1,000. It's on sale right now for $599. Had I bought the heat press for $1,000 and it's $400 off right now, I'd be highly, highly upset. So hopefully this drops, and then if you are really interested in getting it, it'll be worth the price that it will drop to. But as of right now, I don't see myself spending this money. Absolutely not. I can't. I won't do it. Let me see. Yeah, I do not like Cricut Vinyl. Yep. And that's very important too. Why are you hating? I'm not hating. I'm frustrated, Maria. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You know what? They should. They definitely should. I don't think you missed much. I'm just ranting about the machine. And then that's the thing. It's very similar to a plotter. Valvor, VEVOR, the ones that kind of have like a lot of the off-brand, like the Cricut, the cup press. They even have like an auto press right now too. That was on my my Prime Day thing. They have a plotter that's under $400, and it cuts the same thing, matless, and I think it even does paper. You will need a mat for the paper, but still, $400, if not less than that. I will say it's mostly compatible with Windows, but I know some of the machines do have a Mac application. Don't quote me on this. I haven't tried those. I would love to try it. I feel like there will be a learning curve. The problem, one of the pros that I heard about this machine is that it is very user-friendly. Yes, Design Space is very user-friendly. I myself have not used Silhouette or the Siser software that comes with those machines. I would love to try. I actually do want to download the Silhouette software onto my tablet because, again, I've been working on digital designs, SVGs, and things like that. From Design Space, if I'm not mistaken, you can export files. So what I have been doing to kind of test what I have made in the past is kind of just like uploading the file into Cricut Design Space and opening it up that way to see how it looks and if it's transferable between softwares. But besides that, like, I can't do any edits or changes on the actual file once I upload it. In Silhouette, I can export an SVG file. That's not something I'm able to do right now in Design Space. So again, with me trying to expand my online store for the Bella Meets Vinyl business and selling that SVG, PNG, like, you know, like digital passive income, because once I make a design, that's it. You know, that design took me maybe like an hour to max, even if with like the tweaking and the color changes and whatever. And again, in the last 2 months, I've had like 8 to 10 sales. That's $15 without me having to like do anything. I uploaded it and it's sent, right? I want to keep making more things like that, but again, I need the software, right? One thing I stress so much about is that the better tools you have, the less work you have to do. Work smarter, not harder. Okay. What else is there? It is adjustable, and I like the 45-inch design. I feel like it does look cool that you can kind of cut sideways so that you don't need all the space behind it and in front. I get that. I like it. But if I wasn't using a mat, I wouldn't also need all this space. Just me. And to keep it at that 45-degree angle, again, it has a vacuum. When it's loading and cutting, the vacuum is running. The video that they had playing earlier, at least on the website, if you click on the link for the machine, like there's like a little like video, I feel like it's been edited and you can't really hear the noise that the machine is making. And then one thing I don't like either was that for their live feed, it was at the convention center, which I understand, but people were talking, it was loud, the mic was horrible, the audio, like I was overstimulated. I had to play it as like the lowest amount possible to not hear all that background noise. I couldn't hear how loud the machine was. I don't like that because, again, one thing about the Cricuts is that it's generally quieter. Is this also going to be quieter, or is it going to be just as noisy as the other machines that size? It is adjustable for 13-inch and 25-inch. So again, for all the smart vinyls, there's a little like tab in the middle that you can kind of shorten it and do that. But again, there are so many other comparable machines that I can adjust to any size. Why be limited? Let me see where I'm at. I'm missing things. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I saw this one. Yeah. Yeah. So as of right now, I don't have anything in the description. I did have technical difficulties earlier, and I had to stop my first live to kind of go on again. I will go down and put all the descriptions again, mainly for the things that I did buy, and I have a boatload of like business lists. So I have like sublimation, Cricut, vinyl, sewing, knitting, all that good stuff. I have a boatloaded list. I have business must-have, sublimation blanks, all that stuff. These are things that I've either bought, plan to buy, or I'm trying to buy, right, or would buy. And I'll put all that stuff down there. I even have market lists. Again, these are affiliate links, so if you guys do buy anything from there, thank you, because the girls get some, little few pennies get sprinkled on there for me. Appreciate y'all. Some of you did actually buy from me during the Prime Day deal, so I do appreciate that as well. Thank you. I got a few little dollars, so again, got me a little coffee. Okay. The Threads app. Oh my god, yeah, we talked about Etsy. I've made, I think I said it, in the last 2 months on Etsy, I've made, on Custom Butter Creations, I think I made maybe 4 to 5 sales in the last 2 months. Between May and June. June and July. I've made, I think, 4 to 5 sales max. And then I have made a lot more sales on my Bella Meets Vinyl, again, but it was the SVG PNG, or it was like decals and sublimation transfers. Again, I'm grateful for all my sales. But between all the fees and like paying for ads, I only put like $2 per ad. And even then I still barely get sales. I'm dealing with it because, again, as I've said earlier, and I'm sorry if you've heard me every time I say it, I know I personally don't bring I don't have enough organic traffic to my website to pay for Shopify or Wix or whatever the websites, like, Square. I can't afford to have my own website running. Right now I am using the pattern one through Etsy, and even then that's still $15. So again, between all the fees here and there, I'm basically I'm like even, I think. I do like it because, again, people who can't come to my markets can still buy things, and it does allow me to personalize things for clients. But I don't make money on Etsy. I don't, to be frank. I don't make money. I feel like I lose money on Etsy. I make most of my money at markets. And even then, markets are also still hit or miss. Is it raining? Are there other markets going on? Like, just, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, Vivor has a 24-inch cutter. I think they even have up to a 38-inch cutter as well. It's called the Plotter, Maria. If you go on Amazon and you put in the Vivor Plotter, they do have wide format cutting. We have to poke it because what else is there to do? Because we're not making money. Yeah. And that's the thing too. So like, I know some of the pros to Cricut in general is the ease to the software. I get it. It's very user friendly. But for me personally, I'm a very tech savvy person. I feel like any other software would be easy for me to learn. Yes, there will always be a learning curve, and I'm not saying I'm going to catch it like that. But after I watch a few videos, I'm sure there's enough information out there now for me to possibly be able to use those softwares. So the ease doesn't supplement the cost for me. I'd rather have a learning curve and learn a new software, spend a few hours, days learning new software, than, spending the money that they're asking me to spend. I can't do it. Personally, like I said, right now, as it is, with the price that it is today, I don't see myself paying for that. Yeah, your threads are freaking hilarious, Liz. I love it. Oh, no. Now, did you get frustrated with the machine or with the software? Let me know, because, again, I haven't tried these things. So I can be talking out of my butt for all I know. But I know it is something I definitely want to try. And then that's the thing, I also got Procreate, and I've barely been into Procreate. I have used it a few times, but I haven't really been in the software the way I would like to be in there. I'm so behind on comments. Oh, wow. That'll be good for you, Maria, if you decide to go into the digitizing. Yeah, I feel like for the price, I don't know how well that works or the system that it uses, but for the price, that's less than the maker. So for wide formatting, I think it's pretty decent. And depending on the projects that you're doing, again, I've done really large decals. They're pricey, you know. I've also installed them. I've made, cut, and installed them. So the machine would pay for itself for less than $1,000. Yeah, they want all the information, girl. Yeah, literally same, Liz. I think my neighbor just came home and she's barking at my neighbor. Yeah, I have to make time. Again, like I know there's a lot happening in this noggin of mine. So something I mentioned earlier was that I do need to have more, what's the word that I use? I need more discipline. I need to set time aside for certain things. I know I'm editing out, like releasing a video weekly. I want to ideally have maybe 2 weekends out of the month dedicated to markets, so that like every other weekend I have 1 weekend on, 1 weekend off, 1 weekend on, 1 weekend off. That way I have 2 weeks to restock and kind of just like prepare myself, just decompress, also have free time. Last year, I had markets every weekend from October to January 20 something. I had no breaks. I was burnt out. That is not happening this year. Also, market prices have skyrocketed. Skyrocketed. Right now, I only have 2 markets. There's one in September, no, one in August, and one I think in October. I don't think I have one in September. But a lot of new markets are also coming out with their fall winter things. So I need to go through and like make a new list of everything that's happening, because I can't. One vendor that I wanted to like work with last year, their markets were $100 last year. Maybe $125 depending on the venue. I think they're $150 now. I can't. I can't excuse it. Yeah, it's a lot. And then, so one of the things I want to do this week, I don't know if you girls were here when I said it, I do want to have a Christmas in July sale. So this week, what I'm going to do is, because I can't even complain about Etsy too much either, because I know I haven't been on there. My main focus for the last few months has been my YouTube. I started it last year, and I was like, okay, we're going to focus on this so that you can get your traction. You can hopefully become monetized, whatever's not right. So like my 90% of my focus has been straight at YouTube. I've slacked on Etsy. I know that. I'm not really looking at SEOs. I haven't really updated that many things. I know. It could be better. So what I want to do now is this week, I've told myself I have a lot of listings from last year, a lot of my onesies that do really good at markets. I'm hoping they do well online. I will have those listed. I'm going to have those listed on Etsy this week. I'm giving myself this week. After this video, I'm going to go in, work on my descriptions and all that other stuff. And then I'm going to, again, just to focus on my Etsy listings. I'm going to get my fall and winter things uploaded. I have decals that I want to put in Custom Bella Creations as well, like mirror decals, car decals, things like that, tumbler decals, whatever. I want to have all of that up on my shop, and I will have a sale going on from, again, maybe this weekend to the end of the month. I might even do like the beginning of August. We'll see. But I do want to do like a Christmas in July. It'll most likely be 20% off. 20% is like the highest I ever do. Generally too, I try to have like at least like 10% off as well, just so like consistently having a sale running. But I haven't even done that. I haven't. So definitely, like, I need to get on my game. I have a lot of like headbands and scrunchies that I want to get, you know, moving. I have fabric that I want to get out, so I will be working on that. Oh no, honestly, the reason why I haven't really been on Discord that much myself is because I don't get standard notifications. I think I only get notifications if I'm tagged. You struggle with the software. Okay. Oh, that. How did you like the class, Maria? Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. Yeah, I haven't. I was on today with Narrow. I was able to catch like the afternoon lunch rush. That's good. How did that go, Maria? All right, so let's see. So we said the print and cut. Okay, so compatible with your home ink printer. So you have to print the things yourself. And full color designs up to 24 by 28 inches. Again, it is larger, which is good. It's a lot larger than what anything is offered right now. But I feel like if you can cut that wide, why can't you cut longer? I feel like there's a lot of plotters that accept longer cuts, like longer printing cuts. So why are we being limited with the printing cut here? Granted, I know you have to use the matte, but again, if this wasn't matte, if this was like actually matteless, you wouldn't be limited on the size or the length of it. I don't know. It is Bluetooth wireless technology. Cut and write with your favorite materials with the performance machine mat sold separately. God forbid they give you a mat with your machine. And it does have a warranty. Now, there is also I think it's called the precision blade. So the fine point blade, you can use it, but I hear it will dull faster because of the speed that you're using it with. Again, the markers are interchangeable, and they do have a new like bolder marker that you can use with this machine. But again, any other markers and stuff like that that you had before can be added onto here. Again, the 100+ materials, you can't use, like, you can't cut fabric. With the wide format of it, it would have been great for patterns, especially for like people who are making like smaller projects or just like even like hair accessories, bows, whatever's not. That would have been very helpful, but right now that's not a thing. So it's just like I said, it's a wide format Explorer. I feel like this would be very beneficial for paper crafters. I personally don't do that many paper crafts. There are flowers on the on the Facebook Live that they had, like the stream. There was this massive elephant, like paper elephant that they created. It was gorgeous. But when am I gonna need a huge elephant like that? If you have a party planning business, an event coordinating business, I could potentially I see you using the machine and again cutting the paper and the banners and the really long signs. But again, I feel like there are other machines that offer this same thing, right? If we exclude the software, there are current machines that are not even like commercial grade, just regular consumer grade now, easier crafter friendly, that are cheaper, right? So one of the machines that I mentioned was the Silhouette Cameo 4. So let's look that up real quick. So let's get some like compare and contrast, right? Yeah, I only get sales from markets. Oh no, I'm back, Mary. I'm back. You can always tag me in things too. Yeah. Not karate, girl. Yeah, it was around lunchtime, Mary. Yeah. So, okay, right now, the Silhouette Cameo Pro, right? They have a machine that's 24-inch format, okay? As of today, the standard price is $499.99, and they do have a $50 off currently going on right now for $449.99. So it's $50 off. Now let's just kind of see some of the stats really quickly, right? So it says with 24-inch cutting width, the Cameo Pro is the largest cutting machine in its class. Silhouette has just given you the power to accommodate your big ideas. This also allows you to cut paper. The Cameo 4 series allows you to DIY projects with incredible precision, from cutting out fabric patterns to creating custom stickers. The Silhouette Cameo is the modern maker's best friend. I find it funny how they have word play in there. Let's see. These are standard. Where are the overall? Okay, I just have to scroll, I guess. Making me do work. Okay. Fastest in its class. Your time is valuable. This is why the Cameo 4 series cuts up to 3 times faster than the previous models. No mats, no problem. Auto tool detection. The perfect vinyl cutting machine. Explore the world. Explore the material world. So cut more materials than before with the Cameo 4 series. You can now easily cut vinyl, cardstock, crepe paper, foam, fabric, chipboard, leather, and more. So you can cut leather with this machine. 24-inch cutting machine. You can cut leather. You can't cut leather with the new Venture. You will need a maker to cut leather, and you can't use a rotary blade. More power, more possibilities. The Cameo 4 series offers the impressive ability to apply up to 5,000 GF means. You can cut felt, fabric, and other specialty materials with the use of our rotary blade. So you can use a rotary blade on the Silhouette. Wireless Bluetooth connectivity. Connect the Cameo 4 in your device wirelessly using the built-in Bluetooth technology. Print and cut. Create custom print and cut projects with your home printer and use your Silhouette to cut them out. You can make custom stickers, printed heat transfer decals, temporary tattoos, and more. Maximize your creativity. The Cameo 4 provides a 24-inch cutting width and 3mm clearance to help bring your ideas to life. So the sides, basically, right? It's 3mm, which isn't bad. I want to say maybe like half an inch. Dual cartridges. Cut or sketch using the variety of available tools with the Cameo 4 dual cartridge system. Cartridge 1 is for the standard cutting with the included auto blade. Cartridge 2 provides more power with the use of specialty tools such as the rotary blade or punch tools. It's backed by Silhouette Studios, Cameo Pro. What's included? It comes with the mat. It comes with a cutting mat, 24 by 24. It comes with the auto blade, the sketch pen, adapter. And you do get the little sample thing. Tech specs. Let's see. Cutting area is 24 by 24. With the mat, you can do with a mat. Okay, with the mat. Excuse me. So 24 by 24 cutting with the mat. You can do 24 by 10 feet with lined media. So using so matless cutting is up to 10 feet long with matless cutting. Technically, matless cutting on the Venture is 12 feet, but that's only using Cricut Smart Vinyl. You could use any other vinyl that has like a transfer or you know what I mean, like any other vinyl, because all vinyls have like the carrier sheets or transfer sheets, whatever's not. You can cut up to 10 feet, so you're short 2 feet, but you can use basically any vinyl or any material that you want, matless. Matless cutting options available depending on the material type. Materials with liners or backing such as vinyls, heat transfer, and sticker sheets can be fed directly into the Cameo 4 without a cutting mat. The Cameo 4 also offers a special pop-out cutting feature for paper and cardstock materials where a cutting mat is not required. So again, you can cut on cardstock. If you have really big poster board, which is again more or less what you would use for the Cricut Venture, you can do that with the Silhouette, and again, it's matless. So you don't have to sit here and also fight with things coming, like, you know, sticking to the mat or your paper bending, whatever's not. You just have to like push it out. I'd have to kind of see how that goes. I don't know. The maximum media width is 3 millimeters. Maximum cutting force for cartridge 1 is 210 GF. Cartridge 2 is 5 KGF. Highest in machine class, again, Bluetooth, unit dimensions, blah, shipping, or the weight, it's 20 pounds. The Cricut Venture, if I recall correctly, when I was hearing the video on Facebook, the main guy, I forget his name, who was a part of the project, was saying how, you know, with the stand, it's really helpful because you can just easily roll it around. The machine is like 30-something pounds. 35, 36 pounds. That's heavy. You have to have it on a rolling station because you can't move it if it's not on the stand. Like wherever you put it, that's it. Like on this table, it will take up half of this table, if not a good 2/3 of this table. How? It has a 1-year warranty, which most places do. The system requirements: Windows 7 or higher, Mac OS X 10.10 or higher. Okay, now one of the things for me that I would like to know, if any of you have Silhouette or the Siser not print and cut. Oh, make your brother print and cut, Siser print and cut. If you have the Siser or the Silhouette, like the software that goes with those machines, can you use them on an iPad? Like I have the iPad Pro. Is that something like that you can do? Please let me know, because again, I know with Design Space, I can use it on my iPad. Can I use those softwares on my iPad as well, or do I have to have a desktop? Because if that is the case, then yes, you would have to pay for a computer. So I do get, again, the one good thing about Design Space, Cricut Design Space, is that it is very user friendly. It's very user compatible, and I get that. I give that to Cricut hands down. From what I hear, from what I understand, it is the best, easy, friendly. It's good to use. But does that justify the price? I don't think so. I've missed the comments, so sorry. Yeah, I was at work and got on for lunch. Put the chickens to bed. I love it. Yeah, and then that's the thing. So when the Maker came out, they were like, "Oh, this is the end all, be all of all machines. You're not going to need any other more machines." Blah blah skip. You just made another machine. And then again, when I was watching the Auntie Tay live stream earlier today, they were saying that, you know, what are they going to come out with, the Maker 5? Because you know how they skipped, like it was Maker, like the first Maker, then Maker 3. So maybe they were just like, okay, let's get the Maker 5. I don't know. These are so cold. Yeah. And then that's the thing. In a year or two, they're going to come out with the Venture whatever, or, you know, the Cricut Professional, and it's going to be like the Maker version. Who knows? But, like, to me, I get it. Technology is always changing. It's always evolving, and you're going to want bigger and better. I get it. But make it make sense. So many machines that are already out on the market that are more affordable do everything that this one does. I don't get it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the Romeo also has 24 inch. I'm gonna read the Romeo next. Oh no. Yes. Hopefully yours will be warmer than mine is now. Because I've been on live for over 2 hours. I was on a failed live for almost an hour. So they're a little cold. They're a little cold, but you know, thank God for air fryers. Whenever I get off this live, I'm gonna go do that. Throw it in there if I'm even hungry anymore, because I'm probably full of gas. I'm clearly constantly burping. All right, let's look up the Siser Romeo. Lisa! They're getting free advertising. I mean, honestly, Lisa, I think you have the silhouette or have used the silhouette. It's okay, girl. You moving. I get it. You know. Is it a rant? Is it a food video? Is it a haul? Yes. All the things, Liz. All the things. The haul was the first half. Now the second half is just straight ranting. But Lisa, question. I think you have the silhouette, or I think I've seen the silhouette, or I saw the Romeo. I know, I think Naomi has the Romeo. I don't know who has it. But if anyone is here now that does have the Silhouette Studios and or the Siser software, question, can you use that software on an iPad and or your phone? Like, do they have mobile options, or can you only use it on a desktop? That's my question. Okay, because I was like, I remember you having multiple machines. But yeah, if you can help me answer that, I would graciously appreciate you, because I have been looking into it and doing research again, but I don't know if I can do it on my iPad, which is why I haven't done it all that much. But I am going to look up the Siser now. Because again, at the very least on a desktop, these other two machines are still offering more or less the same thing for a lot less. And it's actually matless cutting. You haven't tried. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Regardless. Again, for what it's offering, for me, I'd kind of be stuck. But again, if I could spend that much money on a cutting machine, I would easily get that. I'd have a computer. You know what I mean? Let's see. All right, so the Romeo. Or Romeo. Sorry, I'm Hispanic. All right, so it says 60 centimeter high definition cutter. What is that in inches? Why are you giving me centimeters? I'm American. Everything here is in centimeters. How dare they? How dare they? What is this, the US? Okay. What am I doing? Get out of here. All right. I'm gonna have to Google what 60 centimeters is. I feel like it is 24 inches, but let's see. Ugh, I'm so slow. Okay, so 60 centimeters is 23.62 inches. Okay. Now, let's kind of get the stats for this machine. Okay. So the Romeo 60 centimeter high definition cutter. Create, cut, love, repeat. Searching for the perfect cutter that will take your business to the next level, look no further than Romeo. This high definition cutter includes an amazing feature from Juliet with what? This high definition cutter includes all the amazing features from Juliet with double the cutting width, so you can cut your production time in half. Read slower, Jazz. Fine detail and full length cuts with no fine detail and full length cuts are no problems for Romeo. Equipped it with, I'm upset that like Romeo is like the bigger machine. I need a Juliet to be the bigger machine. Like, I feel like they're being a little sexist, but whatever. Equipped it with high quality blades and features that are reminiscent of large format cutters. Romeo leads the way in professional projects. The sleek touch screen includes Siser. Again, the Cricut doesn't even have a screen. Bro. Romeo leads the way in professional projects. The sleek touchscreen includes Caesar-specific presets. Most of us use Caesar, in all honesty. StarCraft, whatever is not, right? Caesar is child-friendly or whatever the acronym is that I never remember what it is. CP, blah, blah, blah. Specific presets along with the ability to utilize the built-in registration camera, so you can print and cut with precision and accuracy. Paired with Leonardo Design Studio, which is their software, Romeo has the power to craft possibilities into reality. Never was there a cutter more pro than our trusted Romeo. Okay, let me get caught up. Yeah, I have it on my tablet, or I keep calling it tablet, iPad, whatever you want to call it. I have it on this after I saw Z's like Procreate video, and I fell in love. And again, for me, it's a good passive income because once a digital product is up, it's up. You know, it's just you have to make the time to make the products, which is again why I'm trying to be a little bit more disciplined. So that's why I want to get all of my fall and winter stuff up now, early Christmas, Halloween, all that jazz, all the winter, fall stuff. I want to get it out now. Have my little Christmas in July sale, and then I can focus on all my digital and YouTube stuff. Okay, see, so if I can use my iPad for those two softwares, again, why not, right? Yeah. Yeah, they're both 24 inches. You asked Alexa. Honestly. No, it's definitely not just you, Mary. I've definitely missed you guys. Before I get too much into it, how much is this? What's the monies? How much is this today? Let's see. Why aren't your prices like right in my face? Are you gonna open for me? Maybe, maybe not. Julia. Let's go to Julia and maybe I can get a price. Where? What? Okay. I don't think they're selling it on the actual website. So let me open up a new tab. 1 second. Okay, so right now, the Siser, the Romeo, let's see, high definition cutter. Okay, so it's $699.99, but then I see here that there's also a 30% off coupon or something. So let's see, where's the coupon? Don't be lying to me, Google. What coupon? So it says $4.90 with coupon. What coupon? Are you gonna give me the coupon? Because where? So there's a 25% off a regular price item. We're not getting a Michael's credit card because that's not a thing. I'll have to do a little bit more research on this coupon situation, but you can possibly get it for under $500. Again, we have the Silhouette Pro right now is the Cameo Pro, whatever you want to call it. That's $449, $450. $5 max plus tax. Then the Siser again is roughly $600. We said, right? $700, excuse me. $700, and then supposedly it's on sale for $500. I don't know how true that is. But again, $700. And even then, I feel like $700 is still a lot, but let's see what more details you can get about the machine, right? So let me go back. Where are you? Here you go. Let's split screen again so I can read the comments. Okay, so $650. Okay. Okay. I have to see this coupon from Michael's, but supposedly it might fall under the like Michael's coupon thing. But okay, let's get more into the Romeo, right? Quiet, detailed power in a large format. Romeo is high definition cutter machine capable of cutting the finest details in a variety of materials. Romeo is designed for all Siser heat transfer vinyls via the pre-installed cut settings, but works superbly with other materials, such as cardstock, sticker, craft foam, and much more. Cut rolled material up to a 24 inches, right? The 60 centimeters, as well as larger sheets. Romeo gives you the freedom to create on your terms and with the materials you are already familiar with and use on a daily. Romeo is full-featured professional cutting machine that just so happens to be quiet, fast, and able to cut intricate designs. Great for stepping up the professional cutter for bigger jobs. Okay, let's see. High definition, 60% faster, easy operation, Wi-Fi compatible, packed with features. Take the guesswork out of cutting. Romeo comes with dozens of preset cutting features for all season materials. You can even create your own custom settings. Thanks to the adjustable pinch rollers, you're not limited to a specific cutting area. Utilize the entire width of your cutter with your projects. Cut with or without cutting mats. Again, matless cutting. And instead of you being stuck and forced to the 13 or 25, you can cut anywhere in between. Actual matless cutting without using smart vinyl, which we all semi-agree that is trash. Rubbish. Use the built-in presets for most of the season materials. If you use materials such as cardstock or paper, you can create your own custom settings, so they're just a press away. So same thing like Cricut, you know, in Design Space, you can set your settings and just rename them, whatever's not. Large banners and signage are a breeze with the Romeo. Super fast cutting combined with the wide 60 format allows you to cut items such as window decals, boat names, and vehicle graphics. They're not saying what the limit is, so I'm trying to see if I can find that for us. Again, the silhouette is 10 feet, whereas the Venture is 12, and again, it's with smart vinyl only, without any like matte hacks and things like that. Small details equal huge potential. Thanks to the pinpoint accuracy, Romeo and Juliet can now cut some of the most intricate details with precision down to 0.01 millimeter without skipping a beat. This I do not know because I do not have this machine, but I have heard wild things about both the Silhouette and the Siser machine in regards to cutting and the precision, especially for those of you who do print and cut. A lot of the times when you have a Cricut, you have to constantly calibrate your machine, and even then sometimes things are slightly off or it doesn't work, whereas like with the Cricut with the Silhouette, it's like this. Granted, it's a lot louder, but at the end of the day, I want you to cut. You can make some more noise if you're gonna cut. We'll see. Okay, Romeo does more than just cut. Create beautiful drawn designs on a variety of sublimation compatible items using Siser sublimation markers with the included marker adapter. Okay, so you can even use sublimation pens on here. So the maximum cut length is, so the width is 65/62.5 centimeters. So the 60 centimeters that they're telling you, those are accurate. Not like the 25-inch cut thing with Cricut, where in reality it's 24, maybe like 23.5. No, you can actually cut 60 centimeters, which is again slightly under 24 inches. The length is 475 centimeters. What the hell is that for us slow Americans? For this slow American. Okay. What'd I say? 475? 457. Good God. 457. That's 170 inches. What the heck is that in feet? 14.99 feet. That was me, Daisy. Don't start breaking. 15 feet. You can cut up to 15 feet long on the Romeo. Matless cutting. Any width. 15 feet for a single design. Because again, you can get cut up to 75 feet on the Cricut Venture, but one singular image is only 12 feet. Let's let that sink in. Let me get caught up. Okay. What day this weekend, Mary? Barking intermission, y'all. So sorry. Daisy. Con permiso. Véngase para acá. Vente. Ven. Good girl. Ven. Ven con mamá, ven. Ven. Vente. Are you done stretching? Ven conmigo, ven. Pa' subirte, ven. Or not. Let's see. And part monetized. I see you, sis. But yeah, for sure. Saturday I have like a party situation, but I can definitely catch the replay if you're on when I'm at the party. But this weekend I will be at my aunt's house. Vente. Ven pa' acá, ven. Stop trying to step on my tablecloth. Véngase. Vente. Come on. Fine. Sit on the couch by yourself. Yes, Reg is excluded. Okay. I'm free Saturday. It's on my Cameo Pro. What is this graphics? See, or graphic? We need to know all the things, because I feel like, again, kind of like, was it Michelle? Someone said that Cricut is the Apple of the crafting, or Cricut is very Apple. It is very Apple, and it's what we see, so we don't really know about the others, but there's so many better, lower priced options that offer so much more. 180 inch is the length max. Okay, yeah, so what was this in inches? Yeah, 180 inches, and then that's, 15 feet, just to kind of keep it the same across the board. Yeah. The width of the Romeo is 24 inches. 24 inches, 60 centimeters to be exact. But according to the specs, it can cut 65 to 62 and a half, depending on where you adjust the rotors. So you do get that full 60 centimeters of cutting space. He definitely is. Whatever you do, I will definitely try to be there. Okay. Weight, 9.5 kilograms. Bruh, silhouette. I understand, not silhouette. Siser, I understand you're, like a world national company, whatever's not. But for us Americans, I'm going to need some pounds, because now I have to Google things. You're making me look stupid. Okay, let's Google this. What is kilograms? Not kilometers. Oh, good God. Okay. Kilograms to pounds. 9.5. 9.5, roughly 21 pounds. Again, heavier than the silhouette, but less than the Cricut Venture. Just let that sink in. Yeah. And again, for $700, and you can cut, again, up to 15 feet long, bruh. I would spend $700 on a cutting machine if it literally allowed me all these features. Again, and I even said myself, the maximum I would spend on the Venture with this stand is maybe $750, $800. But if I can get a machine now for that same price that offers me more, better things with more features, official, legitimate matless cutting, why would I spend damn near $1,400, $1,500 on a machine? Because again, I would need the stand. I'm not gonna not want the stand because I'm getting the machine, I'm gonna want the stand. Let's be real. Most people are gonna get the stand. The machine itself is $1,000. The stand is another like $250, $300. So you're at what? I think the bundle is $13, $29, or $12.99, $99. After taxes and fees, you're at around $1,400, $1,500, damn near, depending on the state. I'm sorry, what? No, I can't. I won't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not getting anything. Lisa, I'm not getting nothing. No, yeah. So the Romeo is Siser, and then the Cameo Pro is Silhouette. Right. Yeah. Again, I have made larger cuts. I've cut about, I think the longest I've ever cut was 5 feet. But again, there are hacks around that. You can trick your machine into thinking you're cutting smart vinyl if you just tape mats together. I have literally taped two 24-inch mats and one 12-inch mat together to cut 5 feet of vinyl. I've put business decals onto a trailer. My friend has a landscaping business, and I put their logo. I cut out their logo. A lot of the things were roughly under 12 inches in width or in height. Excuse me. Yeah. So most of the things, excuse me, were 12 inches in height. So I was able to kind of like piece it together. But in regards to length, I cut up to 5 feet. 5 feet using my maker. And you can probably also do it on the Explorer 3. Why would I need $1,000? I think that's ridiculous. Again, I know the width is better and that's what people were asking for. That's what people wanted. Yes, I do appreciate that they're giving people what they want. Yes, I like that the scan and cut or print and cut is larger. You get up to 24 by 28 inches. But again, why is the length being limited again? You're being limited because you need the mat. These other two machines that I mentioned do not require the mat. Yes, probably for the print and cut, you do need the mat. But still, I'm not here for it. You can still cut paper. You can cut cardstock. And again, those are actually matless. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Do any of you see yourself buying this Cricut Venture? Honestly, if you had the money, if you had the money, would you get the Cricut Venture instead of these other two machines? Or would you want one of these other two machines that I mentioned, and if not, something else entirely? Because again, there are other plotters. Software might be a lot harder, but there are other machines, equipment that cuts the same thing. These two I feel like are the most comparable. And again, you're still getting more bang for your buck with these other two machines that I mentioned earlier. So for those of you that are here now, let me know. Would you buy, if money was not, like if you had the money today, if you had $2K to spend on your business, on equipment. Yeah, let me narrow it down. If you had $2K to spend on equipment for your business, would you buy the Cricut Venture, the Silhouette Cameo Pro, or the Siser Romeo? Which one would you get? I'm not saying anything. Let me know what you guys think down below. Liz, we need to reach out to someone on Alibaba or AliExpress to make a patent for us. Girth is important too, right, Maria? Yeah. And Vivor, like I said, does have a plotter for under $400. Now, I know the problem with, not the problem, but a restriction with their plotter is that you do need windows. So, again, if you're a Mac person, you may not be able to use it. But again, there's a lot of people who download Windows on Macs. So, and then I think they're So, my phone died because I've been talking too much. That's what that means. So we're gonna cut this short. Let me just get caught up with the comments, y'all. Let me know if you can also hear me because I have no mic on the tablet. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I do like mine too. And again, I will give Cricut this. Their design space is very user-friendly. I will not knock them for that. But again, is the price worth what they're asking for? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I died. So it happens when you're on live for over 3 hours. Cricket attacked. Bruh. That was so bad, Maria. Okay, yeah. So honestly, if I had $2,000 to spend on my business, I'd probably get one of the other 2 machines as well. I definitely said at the beginning of this, if not on the first live, I mentioned that I was actually looking to get a camera. I would like to get a camera to be able to have my phone available and things like that when I am vlogging. And again, just for like angles and stuff, but that's not a necessity, that's a want. iPhones have great cameras and I have a decent iPhone. Like, it's still fairly new. Excuse me. But if I had like $2,000 to spend, I would not spend like 3/4 of that on one machine. I would want to get one of these other 2 cheaper options and potentially spend, get a desktop or get an industrial sewing machine like Mary said. So for me personally, I don't see myself buying this machine. And one thing that frustrates me too is that the price drops that Cricut is doing. When they came out with the heat press, it was over $1,000. That heat press right now is going for $600. $600 when it came out for $1,000. If I bought that regular price, I would be fuming right now. That was $400 down the drain. That could have been another maker. I can't justify the price. Again, if they drop it, maybe. But then again, the fact that I can't use matless, I'm not here for it. Their matless is BS. You need a mat. You need a mat or you need their vinyl. And I don't like their vinyl. So I don't see myself using the machine. Again, I'd rather try to learn Silhouette or the Leonardo software before I spend money on the Siser or the Venture. But that's my personal opinion. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me. Gents, if there's any of you here watching the replay, if any of this rambling was beneficial to you or you agree, disagree, give me a like. I would graciously appreciate it. I'm going to go now. I'm going to warm up my very, very cold chicken nuggets and add all the links that I need to add to this description. Okay. Thank you again for joining me, and yeah, have a good night.